You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters, we're going to talk about Bill Belichick and the Patriots, and also the fact that, at least for this week, Malik Cunningham Mania is over. And this is kind of confusing. I kind of didn't understand activating Malik Cunningham and then putting him as the backup quarterback to Mac directly, because obviously you would probably be putting the kid into the worst situation ever. And if he hadn't specifically practiced a bunch at quarterback, you're like one play away from somebody that can't run an offense at all. Now, some would joke, can Mac Jones run an offense? If you want to make that joke, that's fair. But Bailey Zappe is now the backup again today, and I got to tell you, I think there's a chance Mac Jones gets benched today. And I got to wonder, after the news I just heard that we just found out this bombshell, you got to wonder if he might not get benched permanently. And you got to wonder, because there's been an awful lot of speculation over the fact that Bill Belichick was probably going to be gone after this season. And Albert Breer said the other day there was a chance he could be gone during the season. Well, Ian Rapoport on NFL Game Day just dropped a bombshell that you can see is going mega viral. Almost 2 million views in 2 hours. Not even 2 hours. That Bill Belichick is under a brand new contract right now that nobody knew about. Now, his contract is always really secretive, and as you can expect, there's some reaction to this in the comment section. But let's listen to Ian Rapoport first.
Rich, with the Patriots struggling as they really never have, Bill Belichick's job security has somehow been a topic in New England. As you just heard, would Robert Kraft make a move mid-season? Would he make a move at all? Now, my understanding is we'll be not inclined to make a move mid-season, but allow me to add some news. Sources say Bill Belichick, during the offseason, quietly agreed to terms on a intrigue surrounding him. Now, contractually, he is locked up long-term. And, Rich, at least, we're going to have the discussion. This at least adds some context with the Patriots committing to the greatest coach in history long-term. Rich, with...
Okay, so that's Rapoport just coming out and saying, holy crap. Bill Belichick is under a brand new contract that he is only 6 games into right now, this very minute, which I would guess, maybe. Now, I think a lot could change after Robert Kraft looks up and he's 1-7, which could very well happen, but he's under a brand new contract that he just signed before the season. And I'm of the opinion, well, you certainly cannot go into next season allowing Bill Belichick to pick the groceries again. That's the problem. It's Bill the GM that, I don't know. Do I think Bill can still coach defense? Sure. But obviously when it comes to offensive talent, he has failed miserably, and frankly, has failed miserably for 20 years at picking offense. Yeah, there's a few hits in there, but by and large, when's the last time he's hit on a wide receiver? And then if he does get one, like Pop Douglas, one fumble puts the kid out for a month. I'm just saying, So, a little reaction. Yeah, this is why you have all those Super Bowl wins. A picture of Tom Brady. He's absolutely nothing without Brady. Facts matter. Wow. Take away the GM duties. That's the question. Hopefully extension doesn't include GM duties also. It's interesting how the insiders completely missed this one. This is a disaster. Wow. Calls himself that, but he really was just carried by Brady. Wow. Sorry, bandwagon fans. Bill Belichick will be here for the rebuild and the second rebuild after that one. Forever New England. I guess this guy is This guy's happy about it. Boston Sports Talk, what has Belichick done since Brady left that warranted a lucrative multi-year extension? B, the Krafts convinced Gerard Mayo to turn down head coaching interviews just to extend Bill? None of this makes sense. Bill, it's time to pay a bunch of money. Let's go get some studs this offseason. Kraft wouldn't get rid of him mid-season and make a spectacle. Could we still see Bill gone at the end of the season, though? He'll pretty much have a lifetime contract. I kind of wonder about that. Strip him of his GM duties. That's all. Laugh my ass off. Cooked. Wow. Laugh out loud. Yeah. Yeah. Only good thing about this is it makes Kraft look really bad. And if the Pats get another blowout loss, does Kraft call the Giants and ask if they want to trade Bill? Trade for Bill. That's interesting. They're not going to do that during the season, I don't think. This person, he can stay as coach, but take away the GM duties. I think at minimum, you have to pull his GM duties. Yeah. If true, then Robert should step down and let Jonathan run things. Wow. But it now shows it was always Brady, not Belichick. Brady won without him. Belichick looked like he's coaching the Browns again. Wow. All right. So he can tank in peace without losing his job. So tank, please. I knew the reaction was going to be something to that. Now, Florio did point out, because they wrote an article about this, and he asked the question, well, what about what Robert Kraft was asked during the offseason back in March? Quote, you guys have posted a losing record for 2 of the last 3 seasons. If that happens again, could Bill Belichick's job be in jeopardy, or is he here for Don Shula's all-time record and beyond? Question mark. Kraft paused for a second or two and then said, look, I'd like him to break Don Shula's record, but I'm not looking for any of our players to get great stats. We're about winning and doing whatever we can to win, and that's what our focus is right now. And I think it's very important that we make the playoffs, and that's what I hope happens next year. That was before the season. So, you just got to wonder right there. Yeah, you gave him a new contract, but look, Robert Kraft's got all the money in the world. They could sit down and work out some kind of buyout agreement, or, I mean, he got enough money. He could just pay Belichick's contract out, however long it is. Owners do that. They do. So they could still get rid of him even during the season. But I kind of doubt it. I've kind of doubted that. But you got to wonder. I mean, I don't think Albert Breer was wrong. Okay? What he said was there was discussions taking place about letting him go, right? I don't think he's wrong about that. I think somebody told him that there have been conversations about letting Bill go during the season, because I'm going to tell you why. I think Robert Kraft thought the offensive coordinator job was the real root of the issue. I think Robert Kraft has probably had his eyes opened a little bit with a 1-5 start, so I don't know that this necessarily means Bill is staying. It may, but I think something's going to happen here. I don't think you cannot have a head roll publicly somehow, some way. You've got to see something happen. All right? Even if it is he requires Bill to hire another head over player personnel, Nick Caserio kind of guy, you know? If they don't want to give him a quote-unquote GM tag. But, I mean, one could argue, yeah, they've drafted good on defense at times, but the offense is just lacking. But that was a bombshell. That here we are talking about Belichick being gone, and Ian Rapoport came out and said he just signed a brand-new contract. Oof. Yeah, you saw some of that reaction, too. Peace, I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.